The various peoples of Germany are separated from the Gauls by the Rhine, from the Rhaetians and Pannonians by the Danube, and from the Sarmatians and Dacians by mountains, or, where there are no mountains, by mutual fear. The northern parts of the country are girdled by the sea, flowing round broad peninsulas and vast islands, where a campaign of the present century has revealed to us the existence of some nations and kings hitherto unknown. The Rhine rises in a remote and precipitous height of the Rhaetian Alps, and afterward turns slightly westward to flow into the North Sea. The Danube issues from a gentle slope of moderate height in the Black Forest, and after passing more peoples than the Rhine, in its course discharges itself into the Black Sea through 6 channels, a 7th mouth being lost in marshlands. As to the Germans themselves, I think it probable that they are indigenous, and that very little foreign blood has been introduced either by invasions or by friendly dealings with neighboring peoples. For in former times it was not by land but on shipboard that would-be immigrants arrived, and the limitless ocean that lies beyond the coasts of Germany, and, as it were, defies intruders, is seldom visited by ships from our part of the world. And to say nothing of the perils of that wild and unknown sea, who would have been likely to leave Asia Minor, North Africa, or Italy to go to Germany with its forbidding landscapes and unpleasant climate? For myself, I accept the view that the peoples of Germany have never contaminated themselves by intermarriage with foreigners, but remain pure of blood, distinct and unlike any other nation. One result of this is that their physical characteristics, in so far as one can generalize about such a large population, are always the same. Fierce-looking blue eyes, reddish hair, and big frames, which, however, can exert their strength only by means of violent effort. They are less able to endure toil or fatiguing tasks, and cannot bear thirst or heat, though their climate has inured them to cold spells and the poverty of their soil to hunger. The appearance of the country differs considerably in different parts, but in general it is covered either by bristling forests or by foul swamps. It is wetter on the side that faces Gaul, windier on the side of Noricum and Pannonia. A good soil for cereal crops, it will not grow fruit trees. It is well provided with livestock, but the animals are mostly undersized, and even the cattle lack the handsome heads that are their natural glory. It is the mere number of them that the Germans take pride in, for these are the only form of wealth they have, and are much prized. Silver and gold have been denied them, whether as a sign of divine favor or divine wrath, I cannot say. Yet I would not positively assert that there are no deposits of silver or gold in Germany, since no one has prospected for them. The natives take less pleasure than most people do in possessing and handling these metals. Indeed, one can see in their houses silver vessels, which have been presented to chieftains or to ambassadors traveling abroad, put to the same everyday use as earthenware. Those who live on the frontiers nearest us, however, do value gold and silver for their use in commerce, being quick to recognize and pick out certain of our coin types. They like old-fashioned coins because they have been long familiar with them, especially those which have notched edges and are stamped with the representations of 2-horse chariots. They also prefer silver to gold, not for any special liking for the metal, but because a quantity of silver coins is more convenient for buying ordinary, cheap merchandise.